everyone, welcome back to Take It All In Thursdays, and this is the Amber Living vlog, and today I want to talk about transitions. I've been through some crazy transitions. I feel like some emotional transitions, some financial transitions, some residential transitions, and just a whole lot of things going on this year that have just been great and some have been crappy. So transitions are really interesting. I feel like how you deal with transition and how you adjust and how you meet the challenge of anything that changes in your life has a lot to do with who you are and what you can handle. And I'm finding that I'm a fairly strong person from what people tell me. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm strong enough, but I'm finding that everything that's been thrown my way has been pretty challenging. I've kind of met these challenges head on and I've kind of persevered in a way. So here's what's been going on with me. I don't even know where to start. Right now, at the current moment, I am extremely happy, and once I tell you what's been going on, I really feel like you will be like, how the hell is she happy when all this has been happening? I've had two consistent jobs since November, and I'm really happy at both of them. One job I got promoted, the other job I got more hours, finally got my full-time status and my health benefits. Those are two pluses, two big giant things that really make me feel like I'm a little bit accomplished in my area. And then on top of that, I've gotten back to the really good Amber that I like. And it's been such a long journey since September. And I don't want to say, oh, breakups, this and that, but I really feel like I have gained a lot. Being single, you learn a lot about yourself and you get back to square one, and that's a major transition that I had to make. I didn't have to worry about a boy, I didn't have to worry about thinking about another person. I got to focus on myself, and that's really important to me. So it really should be important to other people. People worry about being selfish, but I really feel like a lot of people don't focus on themselves enough in this world. And if everyone worried about themselves and took care of themselves more, I feel like the world would probably be a bit better instead of worrying about everybody else. And a lot of things happen when you are taking care of someone else. You forget to take care of yourself, and then that's how people get sick, that's how people get stressed, and a lot of problems come from that. So I know some people are like, what, being selfish is bad, and what about helping your fellow man? Of course, help your fellow man, but you want to make sure that you, number one, are taken care of first. So, you know, the whole airplane thing about, you know, put the mask on yourself before you assist any other passengers and all that jazz kind of goes along with that. So other things that have been happening with me. Just recently, the first week of June, I forced myself to take a vacation. And vacation to me is basically going home to Buffalo, spending time with my family, and actually just resting. I needed that. I needed the mental break because I was getting really just irritable. I was stressed out. I was working about 65, sometimes 70 hours a week. I just moved to Brooklyn from Jersey City, so I made the transition back to New York City, which means that both my jobs that I had were still in Jersey. So I had to make this crazy commute from Brooklyn. I worked about 30 miles, 25 miles away from where I lived. In both directions going in and out of the city, there's tolls to pay, a lot of gas. It's just commuting was a nightmare sometimes, and it was just a lot of stress building up. So I definitely needed to see my family and kind of just get a break. So I forced myself to take a break. Whether or not I needed the money, I was like, you know what, I need to go and I need to take care of this and get back to square one. And on top of all of that, I was dealing with a large amount of depression and rejection. That video on rejection is really me trying to deal with my rejection in the best way I thought I could. I really was depressed, and my family was there for me, and a lot of special people in my life have just come forward and kind of express that, yes, you are a person that means something in this world, and just because you're rejected from one program doesn't mean you don't mean anything to anybody else, and that doesn't mean you're nothing and you can't amount to anything. So, and I mean, I've achieved a lot in my life, but this is the one thing I really, really wanted, and now I just took it, and I was like, oh, I'm so depressed and I can't live, like, what am I doing in film, what am I doing? And I just kind of felt really, really down on myself. And I had a lot of people that helped me. To those people, thank you very much. My sister, my mom, my dad, my niece and nephews, they actually helped just spending time with them and like getting ice cream with them, or, you know, I took them rock climbing, and just seeing them just kind of face fears makes you think about you know, your own fears, and it's really a positive thing to see that. I just needed the vacation. So I get over a lot of the things that I was dealing with. I get over the stress. I drive home, I spend a week at home, I drive back. And on the way home, I'm an hour away from my home in Brooklyn, and I get into a car accident. I hydroplaned and then bounced off a couple guardrails, and then a semi truck behind me, 18-wheeler, almost hit me, and thank God it didn't. It jackknifed, so it didn't touch me. Thank God, no other car. I didn't hit any other car, and I lost my car. And I was devastated for a good 48 hours. One of my friends slash very, very special person in my life, and I will refrain from sharing too many details about this person just because I want to keep this thing private, but he has really stepped up and helped me in so many ways because I never ask for help, and that's something I know I need to work on. But this was a major transition I had to deal with too, not having a car, especially when I live in Brooklyn and I have 2 jobs in Jersey. It really, I thought my life was basically over. What am I going to do? And the stress and shock was so much so that I couldn't have any thoughts. I didn't know what to do. I kind of was just like this blank thing, and I was like, I don't know. But my friend, he really helped in so many ways, and I'm very, very grateful to have really good people in my life. Some other people helped me get home, and I'm very, very grateful for that person as well. Knowing that people care about you is just a good thing to have. So if you care about a person, let them know, because it really changes a lot of the things. Right now, it's been about 2 weeks since my accident. Tomorrow, 21st, will be 2 weeks since my accident, and right now I'm living with my friend. I am not living in Brooklyn. I'm paying rent there only because this person has given me a place to stay in Jersey close to my jobs, and this is the reason why I still have jobs. Just, it's all piecing together very, very slowly, so I really have to be patient with myself. Transitions are really, really hard, but I feel like right now I've just been taking them as they are given to me, and I'm dealing fairly well, I think. Even though the accident happened, me not having a car, it really made me think about, what do you really need? I've kind of been on this kick of needs and wants. So what is a need and what is a want? What do you actually need in your life? It really tests, you know, there's certain things that are going to test you, and that is something that, when a test comes your way, always try your best. And that's all I can really, you know, give advice to. Transitions are just really, really hard, and all you can really do is just embrace the change as best you can, have a positive outlook, and just hope for the best. And I hate to say hope for the best and say it is what it is, because I hate that phrase, but you know what? There are things in life that happen that you can control, and you just have to go with it. You really just have to see inside yourself and just bring out whatever strengths you have that you never knew. Sometimes you go through things, you don't even know these strengths, you know. Transitions are a tricky thing. And another transition I may be thinking about is a career transition where I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm really flirting with the idea of going to school for nutrition to become a registered dietitian. I haven't really talked to anybody besides people who are really, really close to me, and some people have mixed views on it, but that's a major transition that I am afraid to actually kind of pursue, but it's a passion that I really have had lately for the last few years, and I love being creative, and I love working in film and television, and I love working in photography, but who's to say I can't do anything I want? I can incorporate nutrition and film and TV stuff. I have to go back to school if I want to do this, so to get my master's, and that's another transition. So going to school and then going to work full-time to support myself, that's gonna be another thing. So right now I'm looking into schools that aren't crazy expensive. That was Take It All on Thursdays. It's been such a long time. I apologize for anybody that's been looking forward to Take It All on Thursdays. I really haven't been vlogging a lot, only because I've been dealing with a bit of depression and since March. So it's been a good 3 months since, you know, I've really felt like myself and actually you know, vlog on a regular basis and actually had the time and you know, care to actually continue with vlogging. But I have to give a shout out to my sister, because she's pretty much been encouraging me to do it non-stop every week. She's like, what about this video? You don't vlog enough. She goes, I don't know what's going on with you. We don't talk enough. And, you know, usually in your videos, this is how we keep up to date with what's going on in your life because you live so far away. So I apologize to anybody that's kind of missing my vlogs. I don't know how many fans I have no idea, but this is just, I'm going through some things, and transitions has been a major thing I've been thinking about lately, and I hope somewhere in there this vlog has helped you. So this is Take It All on Thursdays, and thank you for watching the Amber Living vlog.